Today we're diving into some of the most unforgettable photographs in history, images that will inspire you, break your heart, thrill before the storm. This photograph captures two siblings marveling at an electrical storm in Sequoia National Park, California in 1975. Moments later, they were struck by lightning, but survived the terrifying ordeal. It's a powerful reminder of nature's beauty and its unpredictable dangers. A piercing glare. This 1933 photograph shows Joseph Goebbels glaring at Jewish photographer Alfred Eisenstadt, reflecting the era's growing tensions. His cold, hostile expression embodies the prejudice and divisions of the time. It remains a haunting reminder of history's darkest chapters. Revisiting the Attic of Memories. This photograph shows Otto Frank revisiting the attic where his family hid during the Holocaust. His reflective expression captures loss, resilience, and the passage of time. The image stands as a powerful symbol of remembrance and the human spirit's endurance. Che Guevara's final moments. This photograph shows Che Guevara facing his captors in Bolivia on October 9, 1967, before his execution. His composed demeanor reflects defiance and acceptance of his fate. The image symbolizes the tragic end of a revolutionary dedicated to change. Fallen soldiers of Vietnam. This photograph displays replica dog tags, each representing a soldier who never returned from the Vietnam War. The overwhelming number underscores the immense human cost of the conflict. It stands as a poignant tribute to their sacrifice and untold stories of valor. The Human Zoo at Coney Island. A haunting 1904 photograph shows people displayed as attractions in the Coney Island Human Zoo. This practice reflects the exploitation and dehumanization of vulnerable individuals. The image highlights a dark chapter of history and society's past ignorance. A father's search in Kosovo. This photograph shows a father desperately searching for his two missing sons during the Kosovo War in 1999. His anguish is evident as he combs through the ruins, eventually finding them. The image captures the personal toll of war and its lasting scars. Survivors of the 1972 Andes plane crash. This photograph depicts the survivors of the 1972 Andes plane crash, who endured 72 days in freezing conditions. Stranded in isolation, they overcame hunger and unimaginable challenges. Their survival is a testament to human resilience and determination. What secrets were hidden in Nikola Tesla's mind as this final photo captured his last days? Let's watch. The last photo of Nikola Tesla, 1943. This 1943 photograph captures Nikola Tesla in his final days, frail yet reflective. Lost in thought, it highlights the solitude of a genius whose innovations shaped modern technology. A poignant glimpse of a brilliant mind nearing the end of his journey. Ruby Bridges and Segregationists. This 1960 photograph shows 6-year-old Ruby Bridges facing segregationists' hateful taunts and a doll in a coffin. Her courage symbolized the fight for equality and inspired generations to challenge injustice. A powerful image of resilience against prejudice. Windows on the World Restaurant, 1976. This 1976 image captures the elegance of New York's windows on the world, perched atop the North Tower of the World Trade Center. Offering stunning city views, its tragic fate in 2001 adds a bittersweet meaning. It stands as a symbol of a bygone era. Allied bombardment shells, 1916. This 1916 photograph captures the immense number of shells fired during an Allied bombardment on German lines. Reflecting the industrialized destruction of World War I, it symbolizes the war's scale and brutality. Each shell is a haunting reminder of its human and environmental toll. Women and girls using radium paint, 1922. This 1922 photograph shows women applying radium paint to watches, unaware of its deadly risks. Their exposure led to severe health issues, highlighting the hidden costs of progress. Their plight later spurred critical workplace safety reforms. The Gadget, the First Atomic Bomb, 1945. This 1945 photograph captures the Gadget, the first atomic bomb, being readied for testing. a symbol of scientific achievement and destructive power. It marked the dawn of the nuclear age. This moment forever changed the course of history. Temporary NYPD headquarters at a Burger King, September 11, 2001. This 2001 photograph captures the NYPD improvising a temporary headquarters at a Burger King during the 9/11 chaos. It illustrates the urgency and resourcefulness of first responders in the face of an unprecedented crisis. Leftist woman distributing anti-Shah manifestos, Tehran, 1979. A poignant image of a leftist woman in Tehran, Iran, handing out anti-Shah manifestos during the 1979 revolution. This scene embodies the revolutionary spirit that led to monumental change in the country. Her act of defiance symbolizes the courage of individuals challenging oppressive regimes. German helmets in New York, 1919. This photograph depicts a massive pyramid made of German helmets collected during World War I. Displayed in New York in 1919, it stands as both a celebration of victory and a somber reminder of war's toll. The sheer scale of helmets reflects the immense loss and devastation of the conflict. What drove these Austro-Hungarian trench raiders to face the unimaginable horrors of World War I? Let's watch. Austro-Hungarian trench raiders, 1917. An illustration of Austro-Hungarian trench raiders near Caporetto in 1917 captures the harsh realities of World War I. Their rugged appearances and makeshift gear reflect the brutality of trench warfare. This photograph showcases the grit and determination of soldiers in one of history's most grueling wars. A young shrimp picker named Manuel, 1912. This poignant image, taken by Louis Hine, shows a young shrimp picker named Manuel at work in 1912. The photograph highlights the harsh conditions faced by child laborers during that era. Manuel's weary expression tells a story of resilience amid exploitation. Kids working in a factory, early 20th century. A photograph by Louis Hine captures children working in a factory, a stark reminder of the widespread use of child labor in the early 1900s. The scene reflects the hardships of industrialization on vulnerable populations. Imprint of a Kamikaze Zero on HMS Sussex, 1945. This photograph shows the imprint left by a Mitsubishi Kamikaze Zero on the side of HMS Sussex in 1945. The image illustrates the devastating impact of kamikaze attacks during World War II. It serves as a chilling reminder of the sacrifices made in the Pacific Theater. Nirvana members at Kurt Cobain's funeral, 1994. A poignant image of Dave Grohl and Chris Novoselic from Nirvana at Kurt Cobain's funeral in Seattle, Washington, 1994. Their somber expressions reflect the immense grief of losing a close friend and bandmate. The temporary grave of Theodore Roosevelt Jr., Normandy, July 1944. This photograph shows the temporary grave of Theodore Roosevelt Jr. in Normandy, July 1944. A tribute to his bravery, the site marks the final resting place of a leader who served with honor. It reflects the sacrifices made during World War II's pivotal moments. Coal miner at the end of his shift, Germany, 1958. A poignant image by Max Scheler captures a coal miner in Gelsenkirchen, Germany, waiting to enter a communal shower after a long shift in 1958. His expression conveys exhaustion and dignity, embodying the daily grind of industrial labor. Russian inmate identifying a camp guard at Buchenwald. This photograph shows a Russian inmate identifying a cruel camp guard at Buchenwald after liberation. A harrowing image, it symbolizes the long-awaited justice for countless victims of Nazi atrocities. The inmate's gesture reflects the courage to confront horrific memories. How did this heartbreaking moment at JFK's funeral unite a grieving nation in 1963? Let's watch. JFK's funeral at the Capitol, November 1963. This photograph captures the solemnity of JFK's funeral at the Capitol in November 1963. The scene is an illustration of national mourning for a beloved leader. It reflects the immense grief felt across the country, marking a pivotal moment in American history. The 1,000-yard stare. This poignant image shows USMC Private Theodore J. Miller being helped aboard a ship after intense combat on Eniwetok Atoll in 1944. His distant gaze, known as the 1,000-yard stare, reflects the toll of battle. Tragically, Miller was killed in action a month later. British infantryman with bayonet, 1941. This photograph depicts a British infantryman in 1941, armed with a rifle and a long World War I-style bayonet. The image reflects the transition between old and modern warfare. His determined expression showcases the grit and readiness of soldiers during World War II. Tsar Nicholas II and his family, 1913. A poignant image of Tsar Nicholas II of Russia with his family in 1913, showing a moment of togetherness before their tragic downfall. The photograph reflects a family unaware of the storm brewing around them. It offers a glimpse into the final days of Imperial Russia. Anne Frank and Margot at Zandvoort Beach, 1940. This rare photograph shows Anne Frank with her sister Margot enjoying a carefree moment at Zandvoort Beach in 1940. Their smiles contrast starkly with the tragedy that would follow. It stands as a bittersweet reminder of innocence lost during the Holocaust. The earliest photo of the Chernobyl disaster, 1986. This photograph, taken by the power plant's photographer on the dawn of April 26, 1986, is the earliest known image of the Chernobyl disaster. The haunting glow of the reactor marks the beginning of a catastrophic nuclear event. It symbolizes a moment when the world changed forever. Indian soldiers arriving in France, World War I, 1914. A photograph from 1914 captures Indian soldiers arriving in France during World War I. The scene reflects the vast diversity of the Allied forces. It is a testament to the contributions and sacrifices of soldiers from across the British Empire. A young private on the beach, Da Nang, 1965. This photograph captures a young private waiting on the beach during the Marine landing at Da Nang in 1965. His expression reflects the uncertainty of entering combat. The moment encapsulates the beginnings of a long and controversial war in Vietnam. Little John F. Kennedy Jr. at Camp David, 1963. This touching photograph shows little John F. Kennedy Jr. waiting eagerly for his father, President John F. Kennedy, to land at Camp David in October 1963. His innocent anticipation reflects a simpler, personal side of a family in the public eye. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Boy and Lenin statue, Ethiopia, 1991. A striking image of a boy standing in front of a fallen statue of Lenin in Ethiopia, 1991. The photograph symbolizes the collapse of communist influence in the region. It marks a moment of historical and political change. The Lost Girl, Blanche Monnier, 1874. This haunting image depicts Blanche Monnier, referred to in France as La Séquestrée de Poitiers, meaning the confined woman of Poitiers. A Parisian socialite known for her beauty, she was confined for 25 years. Her story remains a chilling reminder of hidden atrocities. John List takes a family portrait. This unsettling photograph shows John List with his family posing for a portrait before he committed one of the most infamous crimes in American history. The image reflects a facade of normalcy masking a dark tragedy. It is a chilling prelude to a shocking event. A British veteran of the Napoleonic Wars. This photograph features a British veteran of the Napoleonic Wars posing with his wife. Wearing a campaign medal, he commemorates his service in Spain. The image reflects the pride and endurance of a soldier who lived through one of history's defining conflicts. Freddie Mercury's tribute to Mary Austin, 1984. This poignant quote by Freddie Mercury to Mary Austin in his will captures his deep affection for her. "If things had been different, you would have been my wife, and this would have been yours anyway." The sentiment reflects a lifetime of love and friendship.